They were the late ones.
So now we'll go to public comment?
No,
I had one in too.
For public comment.
No,
No,
minutes late.
Okay, so we're not.
No, it wasn't late.
We're going to public comment now, if you want to have public comment, otherwise,
It was
just go
late.
through the closed sessions.
We have 18 cards for
Asshole.
general public comment. The first three, Jonathan Foster, Christina Anastasia Nielsen, and Claudia Oliveira.
Foster, as much as I can dismantle you, I can or could build you up. Can you imagine the ways I can dismantle you if I was to talk about building you up and supporting you? What would that sound like? As much as I'd like to support you, and I do support you, I'm very upset. Is anybody listening to me up there? You know, this is, guys, you know, in America, we're supposed to have a dialogue. It's supposed to be we the people. We're finding out it's not we the people, it's the billionaires. So we're up against the billionaires who run the FBI, who run the CIA, or are dealing with Mossad, M-O-S-S-A-D, which is the Israeli intelligence. They run all the police. And we have so many problems because of this. And I know that there's been an enormous amount of change in certain ways. I think people are trying, but there have been too many, as you've heard, this is an abundant story, there's been too many issues where something different could have taken place. A hostage situation with a person with a knife, I kind of feel pretty strongly for justifying it. But I did see the video release, the 16 minutes, I watched it yesterday, where there was a guy, all he had was a dustpan, was the weapon. And then they hit him with the bags and they tried to tase him. My question was, where were the nets? There were 12 to 20 officers there. They could have hit him with 12 to 20 nets instead of, hit him with beanbags. Then he died in the ambulance or going to the hospital. It's tough to say. But I think in some of those situations where it's an isolated one dude, if you could have hit him with 10 nets, it'd be alive human beings.
Christina Anastasia Nielsen.
No one will tell me. I've been to the FBI 3 times. They've not come into our house and stolen everything we have of value. But we keep our jewelry in the hamper with my mother's bloody socks on top. No burglar would find that. It doesn't really matter if they stole my jewelry. You guys don't care. No one cares. But they're using police technology to know when my neighbors are gone through their cell phones. El Chapo was caught by his cell phone. When I take a shower at 2 in the morning, because that's the only time I have for myself, because I have to watch my brother, watch my mother, a helicopter will fly over me from the Fullerton Airport. I live in 3 locations. I live in La Habra, which is Orange County. I live in West LA, across from the Century City Mall, Santa Monica Boulevard, and Fox Hills. When I take a shower at 4 in the morning, a helicopter flies over me. It took me 2 years to realize those are police officers. I did not know that. When I go to the gynecologist and I'm sitting there with my legs open, a helicopter flies over me. That is not coincidence. I have plenty of witnesses. Unfortunately, many of them are Mexicans, and Mexicans won't step forward. They're afraid. This is non-stop. And I don't care if you want to watch me clean my hemorrhoids. Go for it. No problem. But when you harass my mom, call her up.
Next speaker, please.
Claudia Oliveira.
Oh my God. And here's what I show them. Police officers, when they fly me, and they've stopped.
Thank you.
Claudia Oliveira, followed by James Olson and Adam Smith.
Who was that?
Hi, I'm Claudia Oliveira. I am a historic core resident director for the Downtown Los Angeles Neighborhood Council. I'm speaking in my private capacity. Sorry if I'm not all together here today, but I spent 10 hours in the emergency room. A friend of mine got stabbed and with a piece of what seems like it wouldn't be a weapon, a piece of plywood with a nail, and his whole front of lip and nose is missing. I believe that resources are scarce for LAPD, and reason why things like this happen on a regular basis where I come from is because a lot of officers discern of what crimes to address, because it does take an officer off the field for hours for arresting someone for a minor crime like shooting heroin in the alley, or cars being broken into on 530 South Spring Garage, 4 in 2 weeks. And I am here to advocate for a renewal or to start conversation on bringing a new system for arresting and booking, because I do understand that it takes that long because currently the officers are using Microsoft Word or DOS, and it's 2018. And it shouldn't take the same amount of time to book someone who's shooting heroin in the alley than it does to book somebody with 16 rifles and a brick of cocaine. This is why they're discerning in which crimes to pick and choose from arresting. We need to make this more efficient for them to save their time. More officers in the field. Thank you very much.
James Olson.
Bye, Felicia.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
My name is James Olson, and this is the first time I've ever been in this building or witnessed what I witnessed today. But the reason I'm here is I have many complaints of police misconduct directed against me in the past 8, 9, 10 years that I've lived here. And I would like the name of a very high-ranking police investigator that I can meet with one-on-one and share these handwritten complaints with him or her.
We'll get to you when you're finished with your time. We'll have somebody come speak with you.
President Soboroff, we have Captain Dave Grimes here from Internal Affairs Division. He can also.
There's Captain Grimes.
Oh, okay. All right, then that's just my request, and thank you.
Thank you, sir.
President Soboroff, if all right, I'll have staff from the Inspector General's office as well.
Yes, sir.
The next speaker, Adam Smith,
Mr. Smith.
followed by Minister Victoria Hare.
Valerie, have you ever talked to someone from Internal Affairs?
No.
Lisa?
No.
Sheila?
No.
Huh.
How about that? And they answered him right away, huh?
Right.
They didn't answer Valerie question, Assistant Chief of Police. She asked you a question when she was up there. You didn't answer. You just looked at her.
Soboroff is going to ship it.
Pick and choose who you want to answer and speak to.
Or not.
So, we're getting a new chief. I think it's important to keep bringing up the accessibility issues in this room. The time of the day that it's at, the indiscernible rule about water, or maybe no water, or...
Oh, I brought water.
Water is life.
This is an anti-life group.
I forgot where I was at.
That's ridiculous.
Damn.
Y'all still.
I just hope there's some kind of like internal conversation about how to make this shitty process more tenable for the people that it's supposed to be representing. I don't really have any faith.
Look at him.
But
You don't ever have conversations with your son, Soboroff?
he's jealous of his Twitter followers.
Professor, last warning, please. You're disrupting the meeting.
Professor.
She didn't
Go
get
ahead.
the first warning.
He was credit for addressing her correctly.
I just feel so bad for the families that come in here every week. And get treated with so much disrespect.
That's right. Yeah.